Back to Stardew Valley. This is Sadie.
And CBS.
And we are picking up what we just got done putting down. So, right now, we just finished up the wonderfully adorable Stardew Fair. And it is 6 a.m. the next morning. And we are going to the TV to check out... Oh, Queen of Sauce is a rerun. But let's see what the weather is for tomorrow. It is Wednesday the 17th, and tomorrow is going to be cloudy with wind. Well, that'll do, right?
Yep, that'll do.
So, we're just going to take a quick moment and grab a few things, get some stuff shuffled here, because we are about to begin the end of fall preparation. So, as you can see here, our fence is pretty much fallen apart. That's okay, we were expecting that. Stone fences do not last forever, they do last for about 2 seasons. Our grapevines are full of grapes, which of course is what they ought to be full of. I mean, it would be weird if your grapevines were full of like alpaca wool, right? Softest, warmest, cuddliest grapevines ever though. You know it to be true.
You know it to be adorable.
Also, our sunflowers are up. Chibi, do you remember how many days till sunflowers bloom from planted seeds? 'Cause I sure as the heck don't. But if we can get another crop in, we may give that a whirl.
Alright, sunflower takes 8 days.
It is the 17th, 8 days is the 25th. We have enough time to plant up a few more sunflowers.
And sunflowers everybody likes, so if we can keep a lot handy during winter, we can hand out some gifts.
Sounds good. We managed to get 5 seeds out of, I believe, 5 growing, so pretty good return. Oh, 6. I missed picking up 1 seed when I walked over it the first time. I like when I get a good return on investment there.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and we'll drop a few more. I think right around here is a good spot for these sunflowers, since I'm down here watering anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, sunflower seeds, yay or nay?
Yay.
I like the inherent duh in your voice there, by the way. Because it's a mixture of duh and how dare I even question your love of the sunflower seed. Alright. So down to brass tacks. When you get your sunflower seeds, do you get them already shelled or do you crack them yourself?
Crack 'em myself.
Good man. Because no sunflower seed is ever as good as the one you bust out yourself.
Yep.
And I'm going to come down firmly on the side of cracking my own peanuts, too. Because... Yes. And while we're on it, let's make this super controversial claim of creamy over crunchy.
Creamy just makes the best of everything.
Crunchy is good for one very, very specific application that we will get into right now. Crunchy peanut butter for peanut butter cookies. Everything else is creamy. And I have just put down our turnip head scarecrow. Of which I am insanely delighted to have. And thank you. Or simply insane.
Something. Yep.
So here's
insane.
I am. So here's a little handy tip that Eric showed me yesterday. See this thing here? It's a door. You can click on said door and let your chickens out. I managed to put our mayonnaise machine right in front of the door and never noticed that it was actually a coop door, because on the inside there's nothing to indicate that it's a coop door. It is in fact
that you could
let the chickens out. And they will go get their own dang hay. So I think we're going to take a quick moment. I'm going to grab some rocks and make a little chicken yard here because, oh my gosh, why did I never realize that? Plus, our fences kind of died. Well, they didn't die, they wore out.
I would say they kind of died.
Yeah. Like, there used to be a fence, now we do not fence. One day soon, we perhaps might fence again.
And that would just be offensive.
Oh, are we punning this today? Because it feels like maybe, just maybe.
I'm feeling just maybe we're punning. Maybe.
Ah, that's cute. I tried to put the fence down. Instead, the chicken told me it loves me. I love you too, chicken. But right now, I got things to do. Trying to keep the chicken safe. Chicken's like, aw, we love you too. And I'm like, chicken, I am down with your love. However, I'm also down with fencing.
I think they may find it offensive.
Oh. They may find it offensive that I'm trying to fence in their affections. We're gonna do this all darn episode, aren't we? Have we reached critical?
Unless we close the gate on it, but...
Oh boy. There you go. We are in for a puntastic afternoon, my punalicious friends. We need to hit a few more stones here to get a few more rocks for various fences. So, real life chickens. I think it's...
What about real life chickens?
I think it's probably about time to consider that our real life chickens have needs, and one of those needs is in fact a bigger fence.
Yes.
So I think that's going to be something we're going to be doing shortly. Art imitating Stardew Valley. Also, I might have did that totally derpy thing where I let the chickens out and then started building my fence. Haha. So.
And now the chickens go everywhere. Actually, no. Chickens know where home is, so...
Yep, like real chickens, they will come in at night. I just hope, like real chickens, they don't decide to lay eggs all over my yard.
I don't know, a couple of our chickens really dislike that.
Yep. We had one today that when we went out to collect eggs, it was sitting on a chicken egg and a couple duck eggs, giving us the death stare of don't you go touching my eggs. So we wisely decided to keep our fingers intact.
Yeah. They decided that their fingers were too worth it to get those eggs.
Oh, yeah, because that chicken will take your hand off. New achievement, DIY. I hate to admit I don't know where my achievements are in this thing, but I'm sure Chibi will be along in just a moment to tell us what that means.
Alright. Achievements. Where are the achievements? Here's the achievements. DIY, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Craft 15 different items. And you get a daisy at the hat shop.
Ah. So I'm doing some of our handy dandy chicken run gardening in wood, and I've done some in stone because haha, I had wood handier. And then after the chickens go in at night, we'll finish it up so that we've got less chickens running amok. Unlike chickens running a duck. Speaking of ducks, that was our next plan to extend the farm holdings, and I think we're still planning on going ducky.
Yep,
which is just quackers.
that
So,
was foul.
most of my jokes are. Just picked up a whole mess of honey. Oh, there they are, going in at night. Nicely done, chicken. So it looks
I'm
like...
glad we don't have to babysit him that way.
Yep. Looks like for a chicken, 5 o'clock... Oh. I might be slightly derping on my mouse placement right now.
Tell me how bad.
I managed to hit the mayonnaise machine with my pick when attempting not to hit anything with it. So in other words, normal Sadie level of derping.
It wouldn't be a video without it.
It would be a very dull video without it. Now, I don't believe the chickens want to go out at night, but this should increase their happiness by a lot.
And that should allow us to get a giant egg. Hopefully.
Yep. I'm just sort of taking a moment. We've essentially spent all of today running around the farm, getting fences rebuilt, which worthwhile endeavor. Because as much as I adore the wildness of the farm, we've got grass everywhere. And that makes a heck of a weed when you're trying to keep things away from your crops, so. Making up... Oop.
Oop.
Yeah, darn near out of room. Gotta drop some things into the handy-dandy jelly, jam, etc. makers.
To get bling bling.
For money and storage space, both. Oh, and honey's ready as well. So, this is going to be one of those insanely profitable episodes where we don't actually, like, go anywhere because all the farm stuff is taking up so much time. Pickled tomatoes, ancient fruit jelly, grape jelly, and mayonnaise all went in. Now,
Alright.
of course, our chickens will keep making eggs throughout winter as well. Real chickens do too, just not quite as every day. They more like every other day. And we will be turning all of those wonderful, delicious products into wonderful, delicious produce. Got a tree here to whack. It's about 8:30 at night right now in game.
Yeah, but we had a whole lot. Well,
Oh yeah.
I suppose you had a lot to do because at the moment you are the one in front of the computer.
I am. After the giant fishing exceptional amount of hardcore fishing Chibi did, I suggested that we go ahead and all sit at the computer this time and he can put his feet up and just sort of take it easy and do the commentating.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4 chickens all returned for the night. Oh, and if you try to pet a sleeping chicken, it will tell you chicken is trying to sleep. Apparently, chickens need
Yeah,
sleeping
but
times.
you don't want to deal with a grumpy chicken.
No. So let's finish making up some more fences here. Now just continue our fencing all the... Oh, frick! I made a bunch of garden gates instead, because I'm a dork. Well,
But
that...
there's no way to uncraft something or
I
undo the
know. Well, on the good side, I now have plenty of garden gates to get through all of the various places that we needed gates anyways. So, there's that. Right? Like, I will not run out of gates for a good long time now. Doop, doop, doop. Kinda derping right there. I think it's going to be our last tree to chop down tonight.
Yeah, but now we've got more energy, so we have to spend less time
Mm-hmm.
not.
Napping. Yep, and it just gave me the "you are starting to feel tired" note, so I'm going to take that as a sign that it is time to, in fact, hop my happy bum into bed.
It's time to go the flip to sleep.
It is time to go the freak to sleep. We made 2,500 off of pickles. It is now the 18th of fall. The rooster crows, and the new day begins. We are nearly up to 20,000. Another really good farming day, and we'll be there again. Living off the land's tip of the day. Winter's almost here. Make sure you have enough hay to feed your animals. Each silo holds 240 pieces of hay. Do the math and figure out if you need to build any more. Well, 240. Okay, so 24 divided by the 4 animals we have right now gets us to 80. And we only need 30 days, so one silo will feed 8 animals. We currently have 5. When we include ducks, we will still only have 8, so we do not need another silo yet. But that is handy that it gives you the tip.
Yep, I think shortly we will probably ponder about building another silo.
Absolutely.
Just to be able to, store it up at least.
Yep. And our morning chickens are already out of the barn. I kind of like that ability. They are earlier risers than I am. And also, they aren't eating the hay in the barn because they're out. So, pro tip. You don't have to collect as much hay as you originally think if you remember to open your barn door. I do like that unlike real life chickens, they don't get eaten if I leave the barn door open overnight. It's a handy tip. And a whole bunch of croppage is now ready. Gonna take a minute and just quickly make up a couple fences, not gates. I know. When I derp hard.
I think in Harvest Moon, if you let your animals out, you still had to feed them.
I seem to remember that being the case. No guarantee I'm right, but I seem to think that was in fact the way it went.
And you're all like, what the hell, man?
Mm-hmm. There was no free ranging. Yep. Gonna go check our silos, see how much hay we have. 232 out of 240, so we're down 8.
I mean, don't get me wrong, when I was a kid, I suppose I didn't mind that mechanic so much, but now, playing games that actually let you, let your chickens and ducks and whatever else you have free range, and it count as them being fed, I find it slightly annoying that old Harvest Moon games were slightly...
What you're saying is they were in the pocket of the feed companies and would only count it as feed if you... Here we go, Harvest Moon conspiracy theories. You heard it first here, kids. But even now, the amount of people who look at, would look at the ducks out on the grass, eating grass and saying they don't have any food, it is amazing. We have...
there's plenty of food.
Yeah, oh yeah, we've got an acre
There's plenty of food.
Grass with ducks and frogs and bugs, and it really, truly, they would so much rather be out there eating the weeds than eating the pellets. Yeah. Ducks are not impressed by pellets. They're like, what are you talking about, woman? They'll eat it if it's in front of them, but they will also give us the look like we're holding out on the good stuff. Because we are.
Yep, I think tomorrow we should attempt to put some of them out into the run.
Let them out into the garden and just let them nom?
Yeah. I mean, unless they resist our attempts to capture them again. Always a possibility with those. All of them.
Quackheads.
Those quackheads.
And see, now everyone's like, wow, they are the worst farmers ever. They can't catch ducks. You don't understand. Ducks are fast.
They also know this handy dandy Pokemon move. Wing slap.
Oh, gosh, yes. You pick up a duck that does not want to be picked up, it will wing slap you. Like it's a Pidgey. It's cute. Tell it cute.
It's cute, but it hurts.
Yeah.
If they manage to smack you in the face with their wings.
Not that doesn't happen, like, you know, fairly often. But yeah, no, if a duck does not want to be picked up, you ain't picking it up. If you try to pick it up, you will pay for your arrogance.
At least they don't have as sharp of claws as Muscovies.
Yes, the Muscovy ducks actually have talons. They're adorable ducks with talons. So as long as you remember...
Go
ahead. Yeah.
I was going to say some of them are actually willing to be picked up. Well, the Muscovies anyway. I don't... Our ducks don't seem to like being picked up.
Yeah, the ones we currently have now. Well, and they got bigger, so they're not quite so cuddly as they are when they were little baby ducklings.
I guess because we didn't handle them as much as we did before.
Alright, so
Very nice.
I've got the fencing getting set in right now. And it is a mix of both stone and wooden. Of course, we'll have to replace the, you know, wooden fencing sooner rather than later. But that will at least stop the weeds from coming into the garden. Which was our whole goal. Got a...
If only fences would actually prevent that in real life.
Weeds? Oh gosh, yes.
Don't get me wrong, I love gardening. It's just sometimes it's like, oh my god. Weeds, how did you get there?
Yep. Alright, so we've got a small amount of grass that is currently on the inside of the pen, and the ducks, or rather the chickens, have plenty of grass. I've opened up a gate to the weeds so they can go after it, but that will at least slow down the steady march of weeds into us. And you know where we need to go today. We need to go deliver some boxers to the mayor. And whatever scandalous business he's been in.
If we can ever find his butt.
But I don't know if I want to find his butt, because apparently I know where his drawers have been. Not judging him. Actually, probably am. Just little.
Purple?
Purple.
Seriously?
It's the color of the boxers you're judging him for. Not that he's got boxers, but that they're purple.
Yeah.
I have no argument for that either. Just, I don't. Alright, let's put in more mayonnaise, blackberry jelly, pickled tomatoes, pine tar, and oak resin.
Slowly, we are getting ourselves money.
Exactly.
How much money? All of it.
Grab a couple plums on the way over. Get stuck on a rock, because that's how that works. I also grabbed some amaranth for Marnie because we've been recently working on friendship with her, so we may as well. Like, yeah.
Because apparently there's a cute cutscene between her and another one of the NPCs if you got them both. Friendly. But not gonna spoil it.
Yep. Alright, where is the mayor? It is 3 p.m. Oh, there he is. He's in front of Pierre's. Oh, Demetrius needs a hazelnut. Well, we just picked up a bunch of those a minute ago. And we are giving the mayor his lucky shorts. Oh, you found them where? Oh, hey. There, I have no idea how they could have gotten there. Cough. Stays between you and me. Got it? Wait, did we just get shaken down by an old man?
We did.
Well, yay, we found your missing lucky drawers, Senor Mayor. Also, I just passed the crab pots, which we haven't baited in like days, so we need to... Not saying we suck, I'm saying we need to improve. Let's see, Demetrius is up here. Somewhere up here. There's his house. I hate when I trek all the way out to somebody's house and they're not home and I'm like, why? Why aren't you there? Well, Demetrius is not home at the moment. Any idea where he hangs out on Thursday afternoons?
Okay, Demetrius?
Mm-hmm. Yep, our scientisty friend.
Alright, it is a... What day of the week is it?
Thursday at about 5 p.m.
Is it currently raining or...
Windy.
Okay, apparently at 12 a.m. standing by the lake, and at 7 p.m. leaves the lakeside headed for home. I don't know.
Alright, well let me jog over by the lake. Did not see him, but that doesn't mean I'm, checked every inch either.
He could be there.
Yep. Well, he
could
wants
be
a
in
hazelnut. Well, he could be in space. He wants a hazelnut, and I've got that, so... Alright, there's Robin by the lake on this side. There he is. He's up by the mine entrance part of the lake. Yay, we brought you your hazelnut. You're welcome. Journal updates. Oh, I had to pick up the money for the mayor's shorts, too, out of my journal. And Demetrius's hazelnut. And that puts us at a few pennies short of 19,000. And I think 20,000 was what we needed for the expansion, right?
Yep. I am looking at that right now.
Alright. You let me know. It's time to start heading back towards the house, so I'm going to go the other direction and forage up.
Oh.
Oh?
The big coop is only 10 grand.
Ah. Are you saying I overshot?
You're shooting for the deluxe coop. But I don't think we can pick that up without first picking up the big coop.
That makes sense.
10k gold, 400 wood, and 150 stone.
Okay. I've got to throw some more veggies in. It does bum me out a little bit that wild plums cannot be made into... Because it seems like you would be able to make plum jam. I've had it, outside of video games, actual plum jam before. But nope, it is not a thing.
The game is weird.
The game is in fact occasionally quite weird.
Doesn't like using this logic thing.
This is true. Alright. Make sure I picked up my eggs this morning out of the coop. Yes, I did. Chickens are in there. Yep, and it says they are all trying to sleep. They are adorable while sleeping. They're adorable while awake. They're adorable when they've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sakes. Our bat cave gave us a spice berry.
Yay.
Yay. Especially since right now those are not in season any other way. And
free money is free money.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh. Just doing that thing where it won't let me go to sleep because I had a vegetable in my hand. Which I guess makes sense. Who wants to roll over while they sleep and like crush a cucumber or something? And it is now the 19th of fall, day 2 of today's recording.
Alright, how are we doing on gifts for various peoples?
I think that's where we're about to lead off. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. So, gifts for various peoples. Let's see what we can do here.
Because it's been a hot minute or so since we actually did much of anything in games, so...
Alright. We have a quest in the mail. Like to buy a pumpkin from us? Daughter and I want to carve a jack-o'-lantern for the upcoming Spirits Eve festival. And we just so happen to have a spare pumpkin.
Handy.
You know, occasionally I plan ahead. Doesn't always work, but occasionally I do plan ahead. And just picking... Oh, ancient fruit is back up for picking. Oh, yum yum.
Yay! Money monies.
Yep. At some point soonish. In fact, it's the 19th. I'm not quite sure if we have enough time to get another ancient fruit out, so I'm going to store this one until we get the next one, just in case. Because soon we will be hitting actual winter. And in winter, one of those pesky things is, haha, your ancient fruit dies. So if you don't save seeds and have them ready to go, you will actually lose your entire crop. Now that it's raining, our chickens are staying inside. I believe they stay inside all winter as well.
Let's be real. Who wants to deal with,
Rain?
snow?
I moved to Michigan. I still don't want to deal with snow. Ooh, we got... Our bats liked us today. We got a blackberry and 2 salmon berries at once. I think that's the biggest mass of fruit we've gotten at once. So, that's nice. Caroline and her daughter. I need to take a quick glance and remember where Caroline lives. Oh, and we've got corn that needs picking too. And with it raining, we don't have to spend as much time in the garden doing gardening things.
Yep.
We're gonna toss that grape jelly in. And I think Caroline lives. Let me pull up my map. Marnie's Ranch, Leah's Cottage, Wizard's Tower. Where on earth does Caroline live? Ah, Pierre's store. That's right. Caroline is Mrs. Pierre. I think I'd have a better handle on some of these. I don't, but you'd think.
Let's see. Ancient fruit takes 7 days to refruit.
So at the 19th, that means we'll get one on the 26th, and that will be our last one of the season. Got to Pierre is a little before 9 a.m., so they're not quite open yet. So just sort of watching the rainfall. Ah, dang. Yesterday was Marnie's birthday, and we missed it. And I even had her favorite item in my wallet. Oh, I've got a cutscene. Okay. So we are watching Abigail lose at a video game. Interestingly enough, in Abigail's room, we have Chrono from Chrono's Trigger and a PlayStation controller. We scared Abby sneaking into her room. She's been playing Journey of the Prairie King for hours and I can't even beat the first level. This game is ridiculously hard. Either that or I'm just terrible at it. I am terrible at that game too. Do you want to try the level with me? I think I might do better with your help. Sure? Do I have to actually play? Because I will not help. I'm no help at this game. Oh dear God, I have to play it too. Okay. Here they come. Did I die? Or did she? Oh, I died. Here they come. I died again. I'm bad at this.
That is actually your 2-heart event. I didn't realize we had 2 hearts with her.
I didn't either. And I'm not doing good at this game.
I don't think I've actually played it, so I probably would be crap at it.
I give up. I'll never get past the first level. Oh well, thanks for trying. Oh man. That's just awkward. That is her 2-heart event. And apparently, we are no bueno. Alright, let's go give Caroline a pumpkin, right? Alright. Well, we gave Caroline a pumpkin to carve with Abigail.
Sounds adorable.
It is. Now I just have to, like, apparently not depress the child of Abigail with my horrible video game playing. Although, to be fair, Journey of the Prairie King, not a nice game. That one likes to kind of kick my butt. So, town is still slightly decorated for fall, which is kind of cute. I currently have a bunch of amaranth, which is Marnie's favorite, so I'm going to run out to her and give it to her. And then we need to start stockpiling wood for the coop upgrade. So I'm thinking about taking the path up into from the south and whacking out a bunch of those trees.
Sounds good.
Marnie wants us to know we can catch her at the saloon most nights.
I don't know if she drinks most nights or if it's one of those, hey, I've got friends at the bar, so I'm gonna go that way.
Every time I'm there, I see her tossing back a drink with the mayor, who apparently misplaces his shorts in her bedroom.
Not fishy at all.
No, they are so not a couple. Nope.
They totally are.
It's cute as heck. So the gypsy is in place. Coleslaw, halibut, chocolate cake, cave carrot, tulip, sashimi, a better tulip. She's got 2 different tulips that she's selling for 2 different prices with the same stats. Interesting. Coleslaw and the Dark Throne. In case your house doesn't have that gothic enough feel, right? Right. How much wood do I need for the medium coop upgrade? Big coop? How much deforestation has happened?
I believe it was 400. I'm looking now.
Okay.
No game. 400.
Okay. So I've got quite a few trees to whack here.
At least we aren't polluting.
We do not in fact give a hoot. Go. It looks like on average pine trees give us about 20 wood. Which means I've got a lot of pine trees to cut down. And as some of you might notice here, there is a section of the forest we cannot yet get to because this giant log is in the way. We shall be returning when we have a better axe. And then we shall
whenever we decide to upgrade our axe, which originally was going to be a plan at some point, and then we started derped.
Well, we had to upgrade some other gear, but you're thinking axe upgrade is next upgrade?
Takes less to chop wood.
Yep, and apparently I'm going to need a blessed ton of it, so axe upgrade is next upgrade.
I'd say 2 birds, 1 stone, but this is more like 2 trees, 1 axe.
That was bad. Do you feel bad? Because it was bad.
Yes, I feel bad.
Alright, just checking.
Does the tea need water added?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the child who began making tea has since wandered off.
You can go sit because I'm handling it right now.
Ah, my inventory is full of mildly useful things. I am kind of grateful that every time we need to build something on farm, we don't actually have to go out and go chop down a tree.
Yeah.
Because that would take... let's face it, if that was the case, nothing would ever get done around here.
Because we actual chainsaw that can actually chop down some big trees we have.
Yeah, well, we have trees bigger than the house, but no way to really reliably harvest them. I'm going to start swooping south here and taking out some of these trees. Oh, and Hattermouse. I almost forgot. We need to go visit Hattermouse. So he's offering us the good old cap, the lucky bow, the butterfly bow, the tropiclip, and the daisy, the soul westerner, the watermelon band, the polka bow. In other words, we have a fine collection of purely decorative headgear that we can start to choose from.
We need to make ourselves look the most adorable.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna come this way. Oh, starting to feel exhausted. Well, that's okay. We've picked up about 200 wood today, which seems a perfectly reasonable amount. As well as going to Scenic Road a couple times to pick up more various yummy bits.
Yep.
We don't often make it down to this part of town very often where the sewer grate is. And so I'm just sort of scouting around, grabbing all the various foraged items that I might have missed. You know I haven't seen lately though? I haven't seen very many worms. And with it raining, I should be finding them. But I'm not. Then again, there's probably been like 20 of them that I've walked past and not noticed, because that's how that works sometimes.
Yep.
But one of the more handy tips I think of this game is to remember that you can go pick out trees from some of the forests, so you're not limited to just what's on your land. Which is good,
Yeah.
especially if you start really clearing everything out.
Oh, once we can get into that place that's blocked off, apparently there's going to be like a whole lot of trees there usually.
And our inventory is full. So I'm going to drop some of these extra building materials that I sort of accidentally made.
Into a chest.
Yep, just going to drop them into the chest, make a little bit more room. Not that, not that I ever oopsie at all.
Totally not. Nope, nope, nope.
Alright, we've got a little bit more wiggle room. We currently have 307 wood, which seems a pretty good amount. But we are a bit low on stone after our fence building bonanza that just happened. Derpitude, yeah. How do you call it a derpitude? I call it a bonanza. Was a bonanza of derpitude?
Well, I'm sure that once we get into winter, we will be hitting the mines hardcore.
Oh, yes.
And fishing, because I believe fishing is also picks up in winter.
Sounds about right. Alright, into the house we go. And for a good night's sleep. So that is 2 days. What do you think? Do you want to go for a third, or do you want to split it here and we'll pick up in a few minutes with our next 2 days?
It's up to you. If you need a break for a few minutes, then I suggest we take a break.
Let's get back in 2 minutes with a fresh recording. That way these don't take forever to upload. This is Sadie.
Alright. And GBS.
And we're signing off for now. Be back in a minute.